Everybody, and welcome. I'm Alan Harwell, Assistant Athletic Director of External Relations in the whole athletic department there, and it is good turnout today. We appreciate it. A lot of good people here, and this is an exciting time for us as we usher in a new era of Javelina football. We'll be introducing Scott Parr. You'll get a chance to get to know him later. But of course, I know you know a bunch of these folks already up here. Of course, we have the president, Dr. Vela, Michael Salinas. I said, can I still call you coach? He said, yeah, that's fine, so we'll do that. A lot of special guests are in the room today. Let me see, I think Ron Harms. Ron, where are you? Ron, one of the greatest coaches ever. Good, so glad you're here. And I saw you taking a picture with Coach Parr earlier. That's going to be one we need to save right there. Mayor Sam Fugate is here, the mayor, I know. Thank you, Sam, for being here out of your very busy schedule. Phil Neeson's even here. Phil, where are you? There you are. Phil Neeson, thank you for being here. Mike Davila is here from Bishop ISD. Mike's been instrumental with helping out our program here, especially the baseball program. Ruben Garcia, head football coach, is here. There he is, Ruben. Thank you from Kingsville. And brought his superintendent with us, Sissy, Dr. Pettis, where are you? There she is. Okay, all righty, there you go. Manny Salazar with the Chambers here. Manny's here. Thank you for being here. Chuck Schultz, County Commissioner, Judge Rudy Madrid, and our former Foundation Board member, Al Hinojosa. Al, thank you for being here. Terry Shannon's here representing the base. And just really appreciate everybody being here because exciting times. Our football program is getting bigger and better every year. Coach Salinas did a wonderful job during his 5 years here, and now he's going to be passing the torch over. I know it won't be easy, Coach. I know you're going to probably be out there trying to, I think they really should try this, but I don't know. We'll see. But at this time, we want to go ahead and bring up our great president, Dr. Robert Vela, who has been here about 2.5 years now already, and he's no longer the new president. He is fully entrenched here, and he is so involved in everything here on campus, and we appreciate him. You'll see him at all the athletic events on campus here, and of course, I covered him when he was a football player at Alice High School back in the, I think it was the 80s, right? Yeah, Alice was going to the playoffs each and every year, and he was part of that. So Dr. Vela is a staunch supporter of our athletic program. You'll find him at as many different games when he can make it, and we appreciate all that you have done for us. So Dr. Vela, if you'd come on up. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for showing up. This is amazing. When we first went through this process, I was amazed at the talent that was before us. I mean, this committee led up by Coach Salinas, it was a tough one because we had some great options. But I can tell you wholeheartedly that Coach Parr is the real deal for us. And what Mike has done over the last 5 years to not just win football games, I'm going to make that very clear. I know we've had a winning tradition over so many years with this program, but really we're about developing young men and women that can really thrive in our communities and the communities that they wish to go back to. So it's a culture, the culture that we build here, and winning is a byproduct of that culture. And I can tell you, every coach in our athletic program really has taken that to heart. And I have seen some tremendous athletes. I have seen more athletes graduate with master's degrees over the last couple of graduating terms. I mean, it's just been amazing to watch. When we finally selected and really agreed that Coach Parr was our guy, I said, any relation to the Parrs out of San Diego, Texas, right? Because if that's true, we're going to get some things done around here. That's what's in Alice Echo. It's not surprising to me that it's already there. But no, I want to commend Mike, Coach Salinas, and what he's done. Because obviously, I wasn't here, but I've heard some of the things that were present at our football program before Mike got here. Mike has elevated this program to what it is and should be going forward. Coach Harms, right? The legacy that you have left, the bar that you have left. We're still trying to get that bar, Coach. But we're going to do it the right way. We're going to do it the honest way, we're going to we're going to commit to hard work. We're going to commit to good people that understand what it is to develop young men and women, but for football, young men, right? And we're going to go all in. We're going to double down. And we've got great examples like Coach Harms and Mike Salinas that have left such a tremendous mark on this program. So I'm excited. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about every one of you showing up, supporting our program. This is our collective program. This program represents the very best of South Texas. And I want to underscore how valuable this is and not overlook why this program means so much to our community. So now it's time to show how, we demonstrate that love by coming to the football games, right? And making sure that we're supporting Coach Parr and everything that we're doing. And this is an exciting time. I have met him. I've just met his lovely wife and his beautiful kids. They're going to fit right in. And they're going to do an amazing, we're going to support them. We're going to embrace them. And this is such a tremendous family. And Coach just shared with me, it takes a team. He brought his entire team with him. It's not just him, right? His family has made that choice along with him. And I think there's a bigger purpose as to why he's here. I don't know what that is yet, right, Coach? We're going to figure that out, Coach Salinas and I with Coach Parr. But there's a bigger purpose. There's a plan here that God has for this university. And I think it's going to resonate because of each and every one of you and your support for this program. And we're going to do it the right way. We're going to do it the honest way. And we're going to move forward, and we're going to ensure that everyone knows where Kingsville, Texas is and what we have done over almost 100 years, if not already 100 years, in our community. So thank you all for supporting this amazing, amazing press release. At this time, I want to welcome, and I know Coach Salinas, that's going to be hard for me not to say Coach anymore, our new athletic director, Coach Mike Salinas.
All right, thank you, Dr. Vela, and good morning to everybody that's here today. What a neat deal. I mean, anytime you have an opportunity to have your president present, I think it shows you the support we have at the university from the highest level, okay? So he is committed to what we're doing as a university. He's committed to what we're doing in athletics. And Dr. Vela, I want to thank you for taking the time to be here today. I want to thank all of you for taking the time to be here today. You could have been anywhere today. I know the elements weren't the easiest to get here and navigate through for some of you, but I appreciate you getting here. It's a great day, an exciting day for Javelina football, and it's always a great day to be a Javelina, right? And as I stand here today to talk to you folks and get to introducing our new head football coach, it's almost surreal for me as I stand here and look across the room and see Coach Harms, who 30 years ago in this building I showed up as a recruit, and now to see him sitting here. I've had to do this once as the head coach, and now I stand here as the AD. He did both roles, so Coach, I don't know how you did it, but hats off to you for doing it for the number of years and doing it in the fashion that you did. So I'm very appreciative for Coach and the opportunity he gave me at Texas A&M University Kingsville, and he's still a big part of my life. Big part of what we do and how we do it is because of him. So, Coach, thank you for taking the time to be here today. Before I get started, there's a few people I want to thank. First off, I want to thank Parker Executive Search Firm, the firm we used as we conducted this search. I want to thank our search committee. Our search committee was composed of university personnel. Some are here today. I'm not going to go through everyone. Ex-players, alumni, and I want to thank them for the time and effort they took to help us finalize this search. I want to give a special thanks to Henry Burgos and his staff. Henry is our Chief Administrative Officer. Him and his staff collectively helped facilitate this hire in a timely manner. There's a lot that goes on when you run these searches. There's already a bunch going on campus, and then we're interjecting this in the middle of it. So for everybody to sort of rearrange their schedules and get things done in a timely manner, we're very appreciative to him and all of his staff for what they've done. The last month has been extremely busy. We ran a very thorough search, in my opinion. I don't think we left any stone unturned as we worked through the process, but we worked hard to find the right coach to lead our program, and I believe we did. I also want to acknowledge our athletic administration team. I know I haven't been the easiest to work with the last few weeks, but all of them are here today. They all stepped up in the time and it took to go through the process of hiring a head coach. So for you guys, everything you did over the last month and a half, I appreciate you for everything you've done. As we started the process, we were looking for someone that shared the same vision for Javelina football. I believe we have something special going on here. We have alignment from our president down to our administration, his executive leadership team, myself as the athletic director, and we were looking for the missing piece in terms of a football coach. We were looking for someone that was going to be able to recruit, develop, retain, and graduate our players and do it the right way. We were also looking for someone who was going to help us continue to compete for conference championships and stay relevant in the national conversation. Because this place has been known for winning. We have a tradition-rich program, and that's part of it. But more importantly, we were looking for someone who was going to help our players academically, athletically, socially, and spiritually if needed. There's a lot that goes into being a college athlete, and we need to make sure that we honed in on someone that believed in development and mentorship. And I've known Scott for a number of years, so I'm going to try to keep it short because I could talk, but we go back about 20 years. We've watched each other's career from afar. I've kept up with him, and I have a lot of respect for the job he's done. As we continued to work through the process, I knew Coach was the right guy for the job because the vision we had for how to run a program, every time I kept circling back, it all went back to alignment, right? And I felt like we were aligned in terms of our beliefs, our values, and how we wanted to run a program. He has an understanding of the tradition that is Javelina football. I think he knows that, and he understands that he's going to work to meet the expectations that come with that. And he's not scared or going to back down from that. He understands what he's walking into. He understands he's here to help us take the next step, and I believe he'll get that done. He has a wealth of experience at different levels of college football. Because of that experience, I felt that would help him navigate his way through the ever-changing world of college athletics and college football today. The current state that we're in is every day it seems like something is changing. So because of his experience at the Division I level, the Division II level, I felt that he would be able to use all those things to help him navigate his way through the process here and continue to help us build our program and take the next step. With that being said, I want to welcome Coach Parr, his wife Kyla, his beautiful family. I know we got Berkeley with us, Nash and Knox. But without further ado, I'd like to introduce to you our next head football coach, Scott Parr.
Hey, Hab Nation, let's go, baby. Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys being here, and this is phenomenal overflow. You know, out in the hallways, and there's not a doubt there's not a better supported Division II football program in the country than Texas A&M Kingsville Javelinas. So appreciate you guys being here. Starts with me with faith, and I'm just going to tell you, I've been in prayer for a long time for God to put me into the right circumstance with the right people, and I got no doubt in my mind that those prayers have been have been answered, and I'm a spiritually maturing Christian. And believe that God has a plan for all of us, and I believe this is a part of that plan, for me. And so, I want to first off start off by thanking the committee, and then just talk about how excited I am to be here at this time. This is the opportune time to be the head football coach here, and it's not, and it's not about me. It's about the timing and the team that I'll be able to work with. And Dr. Vela, and Coach Salinas, I look forward to hopefully being a direct extension of you and hopefully honoring you guys the way that you guys want this program honored and worked with. And so, that's I don't know why I'm tearing up. Anyways, that's special, and you've got to have a team, and you've got to have a community. It's not just a head football coach. It's not just a quarterback. It's it's an entire nation, and it starts with great leadership. And I'm blessed to have the right leaders, underneath me. First off, I want to introduce my family. Family is very important to me. My wife Kyle is my high school sweetheart. Been married 25 years. This says it all, about her. She doesn't want our kids to miss too much school. My daughter Berkeley's her cheer team is competing for nationals in February. They had a big practice, and Knox and Nash had their first baseball practice yesterday. So she left Ruston, Louisiana at 6 o'clock p.m. for them to finish that yesterday, and arrived here at 3 in the morning. And as soon as this press conference is over, is going to go back home. They're going to finish the school year there so that they don't miss school tomorrow. So that explains, a lot about her. Love you, appreciate your support, and you're phenomenal. My daughter Berkeley, she won't want to stand up. Go ahead and stand up. She's a perfect 10. She's a straight A student. She went to the state tennis tournament last year as a freshman. Her cheer team is competing for the national finals. Here in February, she was an All-American at the regional tennis tournament. Cheer competition that they just had, and is the captain of her JV cheer team. And we look forward to bringing her to South Texas, and for her to be in a part of Javelina Nation. My boys, Nash and Knox, stand up. They're currently in the 7th grade, and they are trying to decide if they're going to go to the NFL, NBA, or the MLB right now. And they've got a cumulative grade point average of 3.9. So we've got one ELA class we've got to bring up just a little bit, but we're close. So my parents are here. My dad, Steve Parr, and my mom, Marcia Parr. My dad was my head high school coach. He was in coaching for 38 years, and is the best motivator that I've been around, and I think all the players that he's coached, and all the great coaches that I've been around, I've never been around somebody that genuinely loved his players and his kids more than him. And I would hope my players would say that he passed that trait to me, and I just value that quality. And my mother was my assistant principal, and so I got both ends of that conversation. Yep. And my brother is my best friend. He's not here, but he's currently the head coach at Anna High School. They won a state championship last year, and he is one of the, in my opinion, one of the top high school football coaches in the state of Texas. So football and education, is very, very important to us. Got asked, in the interview, why Kingsville? And, I wanted to say, hey, please take me, baby. But, why not? And, when I started out, coaching, as a graduate assistant in 1998, I was at Sam Houston State, and Coach Harms and, Mike and Texas A&M Kingsville came down and, and beat us. And I went to, Abilene Christian, from there, and Texas A&M Kingsville, Texas A&I was always the team you popped up on tape that you did not want to play. And we hope to be that team. We want to be a team that teams do not want to play. And so just got so much respect, for this program. Fred, just, correct me if I'm wrong. I know you will. Over 50 NFL, draft picks at a Division II school, 3 NFL, Hall of Famers, over 30 conference championships, And, that tradition is just not everybody has that. And very appreciative, of being able to represent that. All the, great coaches that were here. Ron Randleman, the first person that hired me, I remember him, talking to our staff about how great of a person Ron Harms was. And I got a lot of respect for Ron Randleman, and he's first class all the way. And for him to say that about somebody, that meant something to me. And I just remember coming back here in 1999 and just admiring, all the great players that you guys had. And seeing, Coach Harms, walk around with such a gentle spirit, and just admired that. How does somebody, that presents himself in such a gentleman way have all these great players, out there, and get them to play, so hard. And so, Gil Stanky, Ron Harms, Richard Cundiff, just a lot of respect. The other thing, Fred, you hadn't mentioned this, but I researched Coach Harms, and his overall record, is amazing. But you told me, and I didn't know this, he was also the offensive coordinator for Gil Stanky. So, you put your overall record as the offensive coordinator and the head coach. It's it's pretty amazing. So we can go ahead and give him another round of applause. He deserves it. That's a lot. And so, moving forward, what can you expect from us? And I think the message here, is alignment. And in the communication, that I've had with everybody in this process, to me, it's pretty simple. It comes down to, we want to win, we want to graduate players, and we want to develop players into better men. And it's as simple as that. And I have the opportunity to develop a staff, to be an extension of everybody here, and then ultimately trickle that down to the players, and for them to be an extension, of that vision. And that's what we're gonna strive to do every day. And can't tell you, how honored we are to be here. It's an honor, and a privilege to have this opportunity. I want to thank you again. I want to thank you all for coming out, and looking forward to working this journey together. Looking forward to attacking excellence. Thank you very much.
I know we have the media here. We'll open it up for one-on-ones after, but we're going to open up the room here to ask Coach some questions. We're going to put him on the hot seat on day one, right?
Let's go.
And I'm going to. I know you got. But hold on. The old sports guy in me had one question for you, real quick. I'll get started. I hear you like to throw the football a lot. Tell us about that.
Right. We're. You've got slogans out there that say "run the down ball." Well, we're going to throw the down ball. All right? So we're going to be an unapologetic air raid offense, and what I mean by that is we're going to look like what Texas Tech did when they had Mike Leach, and there's been a lot of people that have versions of that style of football, and that have combined it with other stuff, and you can't really see what it is. And I feel like you're going to be able to tell what our identity is going to be very easily, and we're going to attack the field vertically and horizontally, and attack as much space that's out there. And out of 10 years in coordinator roles or head coaching coordinator roles, one thing that I am proud of, and it comes from a lot of good players. We've been in the top 10, in the country in pass offense every year that we've had that role. And we've also averaged 40 points a game in those 10 years, and over 500 yards a game. And I know Rosalind is in there. She's documenting all that stuff, and we're confident and optimistic that we expect to play good offensive football here, as well as good team football as well.
All right, we'll open it up. Anybody have a question?
One thing that was not, hasn't been said is, a lot of people are telling me that said you went to Louisiana to hire a coach. Actually, he is a Texan. He's from Plainview, Texas, played at Hart Simmons, has coached everywhere in Texas. His coaching has almost all been in Texas, so he is actually a Texan. He's not a Louisiana.
Right. Yeah. I would say proud Texan, and you don't appreciate Texas until you don't live in Texas.
All right, who's got the first question? All right, go ahead, sir.
Coach, I know you have the transfer portal you have to deal with now. How are you gonna? What percentage do you want your team? You want JUCO heavy, or you want 4 to 5 year players?
Right. Yep. That's an ever changing look. I think we want to build it with high school kids, and we want to supplement it with transfers. We're never going to, if Tom Brady wants to walk through that door, we're going to take Tom Brady regardless if he's a transfer or a high school player. And so that's the foundation, but we're always going to be looking for to upgrade our team and put the best players out there that we possibly can.
Who else? Come on, don't be shy. I know everybody has a question. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Scott, a lot of coaching stops through your 26 years. If you could just talk about now getting a chance to lead this Division II program with a lot of history, as you mentioned, just with a team that also has found success in recent years. You've seen how the program has been on the rise.
Right.
Just kind of talk about how you feel walking into that and how you look to continue that.
Right. I would say blessed, and I'm glad you asked that question. It's I've got a lot of respect for for the job Mike Salinas has done, and then for the footprint moving forward, he's going to be able to move us forward with. But 7 wins the last 3 years consecutively, very impressive. The structure that he has in place, with that staff I've walked into, and I'm very impressed with the staff that he hired, and I feel like there's a bunch of smart guys in there that are buy-in, people. I think he's done a good job of hiring, and then just the overall structure in regards to, academics, strength training, life skills training that he's designed. I know is a lot better now, today, than what it was when he inherited it, and so, that's a lot of coaches are taking jobs because they're bad jobs, and I'm fortunate, and I'm taking a job because it's a good job.
Anybody else? You're going to walk out of here saying, man, I wish I had asked him this way. Okay, all right, Coach, we're very proud to have you here, and thank you so much for accepting the position to be the head coach here.
Thank you very much, and then let's keep up this energy and support, and let's go win in all areas. All right, thank you very much for being here.
Season will be here before you know it. I know we're still working on our home football schedule, but Mike, correct me if I'm wrong. Our first home game will probably be early September, right?
Yes, sir.
So early September, be sure tickets will go on sale before you know it. Grab those, and we're looking forward to a great year. Again, stick around, say hello to Coach before you leave, and thank you for being here. And go Javelinas.